Everybody, I'm Tom Ross.
And I'm Ross Merriam.
And you're watching Verse Series on StarCityGames.com.
Okay, we're here playing some Modern in preparation for the SAG Tour stop this weekend at Syracuse. And while Tom is playing a deck I think you'll all recognize, I have brought a bit of a brew from the top 16 of the Classic in Atlanta. It is a Mardu, it's mostly a Mardu mid-range deck, to be honest, a Mardu Nahiri deck with a lot of big creatures to bring back from Nahiri. But to supplement that plan, we have Unburial Rights to also just reanimate the big creatures, and some red spells to enable the graveyard. You have Faithless Looting and Tormenting Voice. Cards that you could reasonably play alongside some removal spells. You got Lingering Souls to continue the graveyard synergies. But it's not really going to be a super hard and fast Reanimator deck unless my draw pans out that way. You can just buy some time, play some removal spells, go into the mid-game, and then use the reanimation part of the deck as sort of your win condition, as opposed to a traditional way to win the game.
Yeah, that deck always wants some card filtering. So I've seen like red-black decks with just Faceless Looting for value. Maybe they had like a 5/5 or 5/4 flyer that brings them back.
Yep.
But yeah, you already have that. You already have like Collector Brutality, which is just a good card, which puts your cards in the graveyard. So that's a way to get your big creatures in the graveyard, just to make your Lingering Souls a little bit cheaper, whatnot. Then of course it has a pile of removal and some good Planeswalkers. That here, works with a Reanimator plus the inevitability element of the deck.
Yep.
So it's card filtering plus it has Emrakul, so that's just a game plan all of its own. So it looks pretty good. Probably matches up good against all the creature decks of the format, just because that's what red, black, and white do.
Yeah, play a bunch of good removal.
I'm playing what is now a tier 1 deck in Eldrazi Tron. Todd Stevens really made it a huge deck, and now it's just one of the top 4 decks you're going to play at any given Modern tournament, especially like the Tour stop in Syracuse coming up. So yeah, I'm playing this an established deck versus a brew, and see if he can get through me, because if Ross's deck is a deck, then he has to get through some of the best decks.
Yep. So let's put it to the test. First test, poker hand.
Poker. You got 1 pair 2s.
I got 2 pair.
I beat on all fronts.
Yep.
It was low, didn't match.
Best 2 pair. Okay. Pass the first test. That was step 1. Step 2, my hand is reasonable. I'm going to need to draw some lands, but we got some stuff to do, so I'll keep.
Yeah, my hand is acceptable. My best cards game 1 are like Thought Knot and like my Wonder Relic, and this member's real bad, but it's playable.
Okay. Shambling Vent.
Not mulliganable.
Oh, turn 1 Tron land. Ooh, that's a good one. I'm going to go to 17, get a Blood Crypt, and I'm going to play Tormenting Voice, discarding this Iona. Yeah, that was the perfect draw. Get to filter away this uncastable. Well, I guess it's not actually uncastable, but close to it.
7/7. Large.
It is very big. I don't know what color I name. I guess sometimes you have Dismember the main.
Black is the only thing that matters.
But then I cut off my black cards, or no, it's opponents, yeah. Why would that card be symmetric? It costs 9 mana. Okay, you can go. Not the best Tormenting Voice, but...
Well, for this little thing, a little bit late.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
A little late. Is this a map?
What am I doing? Well, I had full intentions on doing this. Maybe I'll just slow down and hopefully... Alright.
Okay. So, Tom can crack map next turn and generate 5 mana after playing the land. Which is pretty good. That's Reality Smasher or Thought Knot Seer. And I have not drawn a 3rd land, so that's not good. You can go.
Ooh. Sadly, can't do anything with my 5 mana.
Tormenting Voices let me down.
I can play this for 2. What does that do? What are your mana rate spells? Just, I think they're just Unburial Rights, huh? I don't know how familiar I am with your deck, but...
Yes, Unburial Rights is the reanimation spell. Nogoria's Vengeance is...
What do I have on 2? I want to play this Chalice on something. Probably on Faithful Looting is better than anything else, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna play it on. I wonder what y'all think. Maybe that's collective brutality. I don't know. 2.
Okay.
Go.
We did it. We've drawn another land. 15. So I can play this. It is vulnerable to Smasher, but I have to think that Tom would have played a Smasher if he drew one. I think I want to get this Liliana down. And plus.
I have enough mana, so here it is.
Get that 2-mana spell out of my hand.
Yeah, smart. Good thing I drew Reality Smasher. I don't have enough to do 2 things, but I'm pretty close. Do you want to kill Liliana? I guess. I don't want him like pitching more useless things, so I'm gonna play this on 2. I'll set up a turn next turn. It does some things. All right, whack that. See this. Got an idea. An idea that I might need to kill off my own Wormcoil engine. Of course, Wormcoil instead of Reality Smash would have been fine that turn. But
I'm at 15.
Wealth of Riches, etc. I guess the Welcome Bliss could die. Like, who really cares?
I will play Anger.
All right, shoot for 2.
I'm at 13. You can go.
Hot dog. How could he possibly win? I don't know, you tell me. We'll find it. We'll figure it out together.
that was the card I couldn't beat. I'm at 3.
All right, go. I drew a card my mind
Land,
stone.
please. That is not a land.
Could tap slightly better, but off it.
I guess I can loot into White Source second path. Well, there's second path. And there's a White Source. So, I guess I'm just losing my entire hand. But I get to Unburial Rights. The worst card I can Unburial Rights. So, that's a thing. You can go.
Yeah, I probably should put this on 1. Will. What's up?
Path them both. Discard these things.
I have 1 more waste in my deck. So we'll get that while I'm at it. No cards.
No cards.
I'm gonna play this here Wormcoil because I don't think he can beat a 3-3. 2 3/3s that coming at him. That's that.
Okay. Third path.
What the?
So, I don't think reanimating Unburial Rights here is a path to winning. I think I'm just going to flashback Faithless Looting and hope to find another path.
Cool. Yeah, I should put the Chalice on 1. Path is pretty good against this deck, and just both halves of Faithless Looting.
Well, I didn't find it, but I can buy more time with Lingering Souls, and now I have Ghost Quarter to break up Tron, if that ever becomes relevant.
Stuff.
Okay, well, you have 2 Dismembers. That'll do it.
Yeah. If he passed this, I could dismember it twice and attack him with my 3/3s. Not if he did on my upkeep, but whatever.
Okay, we're here for game 2, and my hand is great, so I'll keep.
Yeah, I got enough lands to cast spells.
That's lucky.
Oh, that's not very special. All right, whatever.
These new sleeves, they're tough. I got a 19, get the Scholar Shrine. You're just going to turn 4 Tron me every game?
Unless I turn 3 Tron you. It happens like 10% of the games. I just have Tron on 3.
Yeah. This is such an absurd bonus in that deck now, rather than a necessity, which is kind of annoying. Because you never feel safe now. Not sure which card here I'm supposed to pitch. I'm guessing it's this one, because I don't really have much of a use for it at this point.
Terminate?
I'll discard Unburial Rights.
Oh, that's always a safe choice.
And you can go.
Whee! Uno. Oh. I don't know what it does yet.
Oh, it does enough. That was a good draw, though.
Eek.
I'll go to 17, and I will play a Liliana. Now we can start pitching some of these
Wow.
crappy 1-mana cards.
Might actually be pretty good. 'Cause I get to see get Wreckers a little faster, so I guess this card doesn't do anything except counter path, kind of. Whatever. No, I need to get rid of land because I can't make all my land drops for sure. Let's get one of these.
Maybe I was supposed to play Thoughtseize last turn in case of Chalice, but the way my hand curved, it made so much sense to hold the 1.
There you go. I'm gonna just get rid of this because I want to have these next turn. Definitely want this in my around.
I'm just going to keep pumping this. I have 1-mana spells to get rid of. Then I'll play a Lingering Souls. You can go.
Okay. I don't think I won't. Okay, that's good. I can discard that. All right, Tech Liliana.
I will chump.
Cool. Oh.
I will exile this thing and edict you,
Eek. Good.
and attack for 1. My plan has come to fruition.
Kind of the only use for Dismember was kind of that.
19. You can go.
I'm about to cast his Expedition map. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, no, I'm not. Or cast all it does.
Okay, then.
All right.
That was pretty good.
I was about to empty my hands so I can start drawing some cards. Plan
Okay.
changed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this costs 3.
Oh, man.
I'll discard this anchor. Draw 3.
Guess Dismember does get that. That's on 19. That's a lot.
That was about as bad as possible. Then let's flashback a Lingering Souls. You can go.
Okay.
So even though I got all this dusted there, I'm not in bad shape.
It's a 2/2. Gotta get rid of it. Here, Expedition map's up. That 2/2. Yep. Guess I'll just burn it, killing some stuff right quick,
Why
and then
did you put Expedition Map in your graveyard?
it got countered.
But why would you do that?
I'm emptying my hand for Seagate Wreckage.
Ah, that's true. I guess I'll crack this fetch on end step. Go to 16. Do I have a Sacred Foundry? That's what I want.
Okay, so I can live through this turn pretty easily. I'm not under too much of pressure. Top decks in this deck are pretty good. I don't know if I can race Bedlam Reveler, but we'll see.
Okay, let's crack that one. Go to 15.
We got in there. Bring back a thing. So if I kill Bedlam Reveler, it's kind of like not even that good.
That's true.
So I'll probably just let it hang out for a little bit, as much as I can.
I don't have another basic I can find with this. So in order for me to flashback Faithless Looting to pump the Bedlam Reveler and activate Vent, I have to take 2. I don't think that's really worth it. So I'll just do that. So I will cast a Thoughtseize.
Okay,
It's
counter it.
countered. And I will attack for 8.
It's a 4/4 Reveler. I think I have touch up in that build. I don't want to take much damage. So yeah, I'll block Reveler and shoot the spirits.
Yeah, you take 2, I gain 2. 17 all.
Yeah, I could have prevented him from gaining 2 life, but I would have taken 2 more damage.
You can go.
But if I had like Tron online already, I might just stock up on ballistic counters or try that plan. But it's like the only card my deck can't cast. Wow, that's kind of bad. I can't do anything. Where'd I go? There's 2 cards in my deck I can cast.
I'm only 1 mana away from being able to hard cast Gristlebrand if I draw it, and I can cast Elish Norn, so that's kind of cool. Let's flashback this Faithless Looting for
Counter.
nothing, and attack for 6.
Yeah, 11
11
to
I'm at 19,
19.
and play another Vent and pass.
Come on, deck. Oh, not Seer you.
Oh no, my 1 damage is now. No, it's actually kind of annoying. I guess I probably should have left something in case of Thought Not Seer, so that was bad. I wasn't really thinking about it too much. So what is the card that you drew? That you drew Karn? Is that what happened?
That's a good guess.
Yeah, this is bad. Now I have to... I can't even on Burial Rites, right? Yeah, because I have no creature to target. But I guess... Yeah, I guess this dying is actually good for me, so I might as well keep attacking.
Good point. Dying is good for you. Can you double block this? That's my next question,
Yes.
which is... I'll take this at one time.
You go to 8. Let's martial outs, pass.
Oh my god. Come on, deck. So I have to get rid of it, maybe? Okay, get rid of this. So,
I'll go to 18.
I probably should have blocked last turn.
Yeah, this one. So I've... The only other... I guess, actually, I should just get basic planes. That way if I draw Mire, I can still fetch a land. My mana's perfect anyway.
My mana is imperfect at the moment.
I hope I draw Gristlebrand.
Be tough, yeah. That ball.
So you're 18. Inquisition you gets countered, attack for 4.
Yeah.
4. And now I have lethal on board.
Oh, no. Oh, man, I should have blocked the thing. I guess I can sack this and draw a Tron piece or something like that.
Sack what?
Play my and sack it.
Okay.
Oh, we did it. Oh, it happened. Go.
Oh, this is not real. Oh my god, it's another land! You can go.
What was this do? Everything costs 0 on your deck? Yeah, things that cost 4. Let's play this on 8. That's a little ambitious, though.
You can cast it on 5. I guess casting on a 5 shuts off the Imperial Rights in my graveyard.
Oh, yeah, I think it was 5. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's up.
I mean, I'm snap blocking because of the Imperial Rights.
Okay, 5.
You're at 10.
Go.
I guess, no, I'm not going to million block. I'd have to sacrifice everything to kill it. Go.
Hot dog. Play this off of these, I guess. Wait, whatever. Yeah, come here, tower. Draw that. All right, so
I'm at 12. You're at 16.
go. Guess what I drew? So unlucky.
Oh,
Oh, I got Cavern Souls in my deck. I can cast this in a second. Find one.
Edict you, I guess.
All right.
You can go.
Draw a card.
It would have been really bad if you hit Expedition Map there and get to just find your cavern.
Yeah, it would have. Ooh, more pressure. You can still activate both your things.
Yes. I will jump.
Attacking you for what it's worth.
Yeah. So you go to 22 and I go to 14. Just trying to keep my life total high because I think Gristlebrand is one of the ways that I get back into this game.
Can I put this on 8 yet? 10,
13.
6. Put them on like
You probably want to put on 4 because of Nahiri.
Okay. Talk me into it. How much is this? This is enough for 4.
Yeah. 3 gets like
I want
Lingering
the first
Souls,
card.
but Nahiri is probably the best.
Now let's stick on. I'll hang on to this. It's about to get discarded anyway. Yeah, I get that. So if I just let it get discarded, then I can see it wreckage in your turn.
Okay. I guess I'll terminate the Thought Not Seer.
It's dead.
I draw a card. And then I guess I'll Dreadbore the Worm Coil. This does mean my Liliana is going to die, most likely.
I got some worm tokens on the way.
Yep. And then I'll plus Liliana.
Right. I'll just smash her down.
Pass the turn.
All right. Card on the way. Oh, don't help.
14.
Man. All right, I guess let me draw me a card right quick. 4 colorless mana. 1 use as that. 3 use that. Okay. 12. You are.
I'm at 14, and you must have missed the 2 life I gained from Bent
I did.
when I jumped.
So it's 12, 14? Or 22, 14?
22, 14, yeah.
Yeah, they're both good, I guess.
Yeah, you go to 25.
Play them bringer.
That's pretty good.
Go.
Come on, Gristlebrand. No! No! I was so close!
It costs anything like this?
Yes! I was so excited when I looked at it, and then I did the chalice check, and then I was sad. You can go.
I cannot put a chalice on 2 anymore because this thing's on 4. I don't know if that matters. Probably don't. Oh, that'll probably kill you. Unless I can't cast it on 5. How much mana is this? 10, 12, 14, or 7, 7. I don't know how you make any blocks.
I'm at 14, so you deal 3 here, and 4 to me is 10, and then that's 11. Yeah, I'm dead. It would have been good. Okay, we're here for sideboarding, and we're doing a lot of it on both sides. From my side, I'm cutting the removal that just doesn't match up very well against Tom's threats. I'm also trimming down on the reanimation package, in part because Iona is just not good in this matchup. It doesn't really name anything. It's just a big idiot. Maybe a big idiot's still good enough, but I'm also expecting a decent amount of graveyard hate out of the sideboard of this deck, so I don't want to go all in on these things. And instead, I'm bringing in Disruption that is quite good against him. The 1 Stony Silence is nice. The Blood Moons are good. Obviously, I want answers to opposing artifacts. Maybe I need to deal with a Cage. Need to deal with Ballista, anything like that. And then Fulminator Mage, which, by the way, is an interesting target for Unburial Rights. Just LD out of the game.
I agree.
So just all classic cards against Tron decks that are good, and cutting some of the cards that are better against cheap, efficient creatures that are not really part of that deck.
So I guess we'll start with Chalice of Void, which was, kind of good in game 2 when I was Chalice everything possible. But he doesn't have a ton of ones. He has a lot, which it's kind of good. But I'm also bringing in 5 different ones, so I can't count on it as much. Walking Blessed and Basilisk Collar are good against just a bunch of creature decks, as is Dismember. So those are easy things to cut. Warp Rail is pretty good. If he shows up with Crumble of Dust or something, it's great. But he has, 3 reanimation spells like Unburial Rights. That's it's better than the average spell against them. Of course, I'm going up on graveyard cards with the Grafter's Cage and Relic Progenitus and Surgicals. The Cage can actually stop Nahiri too from bringing an Emrakul out the library. Needle's good against the Planeswalkers, which he has a bunch of. Ross showed me a bunch of this Planeswalkers games 1 and 2 anyway, so all of this was effective. So I just want to bring in more of them. It may be too much on the curve when I'm getting pounded by Blood Moon and Fulminator Mage, but we'll see. Wormcoil Lens is pretty good against all removal. Not great against Path, but it's good against removal in general.
Okay. Okay, we're here for game 3, and I have a hand that I would really like against a non-Tron deck. I still think it's good enough to keep here, but it is definitely not nearly as effective. We're gonna need some help.
Yeah, I got a turn 3 Smasher or something, maybe. We'll see.
Well, that's pretty good. I have an Inquisition.
Okay, well that breaks it up. If you get this map, then I'm reduced to just a turn. Wait, 4 Smasher. Eek.
Man, Ballista is so good against my hand though.
And maybe I shouldn't side as me out as I did. I probably actually have too many all of us and not enough Ballistas.
It's only 1 turn from Smasher, so I'm gonna have to deal with Smasher anyway. I think I just take Ballista. Your hand is so mana heavy. If I can just kill your stuff.
Interesting. Okay, map go. Now I don't know what I'm getting with my map. I might not get anything for a while.
You can go.
Okay, I know what I'm getting on the map. Well, you shouldn't know about that yet. Go.
Interesting. Yeah, that seems great. I will fetch for basic swamp and play Blood Moon.
Okay, now I know what I'm getting on my map.
I'm a 19. Yeah, I guess you got a waste.
Yep.
This will slow down Tom pretty considerably, and I should be able to play through it pretty effectively because the basic plains is in my hand.
Sure.
I guess it would have been better now had I taken the map even, because Blist on 1 wouldn't be a huge threat without the mana, and then Tom wouldn't have wastes. But what are you gonna do?
I won't expose it just yet. I'll just waste something you don't know about yet. So.
Interesting. Faithless Looting. Well, I'm never casting this one.
Might side out one of these. Not very good.
I will discard those two. And then I will play a Lingering Souls.
Okay.
You can go.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Oh, not you.
Guess I could have planned for that one by discarding another Lingering Souls.
Whatever, go.
I think I want to just...
Tap one black, one red, and flash it back. Oh, God, he's shocking. Think bad for him if he's shocking.
Flashback.
Oh. More lootings.
This is awkward.
Should be.
I definitely want to do that, though, and then I'll shock and flashback. I'm at 17. You can go. So now I'm going to get Reality Smashered. And I don't...
You are. Want to give him a car for the Thought Not Seer? Oh, interesting. Unlikely. I think I have just like too many big things to get rid of these spirits later on, so let's keep that.
12.
I want to keep all my All Is Us live and like my Walking Blessed live and all that stuff.
Okay, that's pretty good. Battle Rambler, draw 3 cards.
Okay.
You can go.
Now if I attacked with all my spirits, I could have like, or attacked with my Thought Not, this Reality Smasher could be getting in, but who cares? It's like this. Alright. Could do something or could do nothing. If I attack both, what happens here? That could happen. It's most likely this is going to happen. I'm going to kill these two, then some of these get jumped. You have so many cards now, so maybe it doesn't matter too much. Whatever. So.
I will double walk the Thought Not Seer.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I think let's do
I take 5, go to 7, draw a card.
Yeah, I still think I want to kill Bellum Reveler, even though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you took him off. Okay.
That was calculating from power, not toughness. I will play Nahiri, exile there.
I probably should have did something else.
I will Thought Seize you.
Yeah, I really should have done something else.
Go to 5.
That's what you want.
Yeah, that seems better than Pithing Needle. I will Tormenting Voice, discarding this. And I will attack for 4.
Alright, I'm hit.
16. I guess I should leave back.
For what?
Yeah, Reality Smasher, I'm at 5.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of the Thoughtseize.
Sweet. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Thoughtseize.
Yeah, so just attack with 3 of them. You can go to 17. You can go.
17 I am. How many lands I got here? That many. Oh, well. 7. Needle that. Play this as a 3/3. Yep.
I'm just gonna die to Walking Ballista.
Probably next turn, yes.
Come on! Why?
My deck's just too great.
I'm pretty sure I was supposed to take the Pithing Needle and not the Worm Coil, but
Oh, really?
yeah. I can deal, like, I can just chump block the Worm Coil when you attack and exile it with Nahiri.
Oh, maybe I tricked you.
Yeah, I think you tricked me. Okay, well that gives me more outs. That is not good.
Yeah, I was briefly thinking about Pithing Needle, Nahiri preemptively, but I never got around to it.
I'm gonna discard these two first. And then discard the Emrakul to this Tormenting Voice. The question is how I want to tap at this point. I can either leave up red-black for a Terminate or Dreadbore, or I can leave up white-black that casts Fatal Push or Path.
Sounds like pushing Path through. More likely to me.
Yeah, I can also draw land plus Terminate.
Oh, your land's red, so...
Yeah. So I guess, no, this will shuffle in anyway, so there's no way for me to get the Graveyard Knot in. I didn't want to shuffle in because it decreases my outs. Maybe I'm not supposed to discard Emrakul then, but... No, because it's an additional cost.
Yeah, he's going to shuffle first.
Yeah. It's going to shuffle with the Voice on the stack. Bad director, bad. So I think if I hit, I'm a reasonable favor to win. Jesus, keeping this.
I'm gonna put some more Walking Ballistas in my deck after this. What if I just draw all of this? That'd be cool.
I don't have a huge clock. I'm just going to run it this way and hope.
It's run. Yeah, these Walking Ballistas are tight. Let's get more of them. My phone will Ratchet Bond and stuff. Probably not. Ratchet Bond's kind of loose.
Okay, well.
Yep, good luck, have fun. All down to top decks.
Yeah, I knew you, Cavern.
Oh, yeah. I played every single land I drew to that cavern you knew about.
Okay, I have a reasonable mix of lands and spells, so I will keep.
Yeah, I'm keeping. I'm okay against Moon, but hand is expensive. So what can you do? Okay.
Interesting. Ugh. Oh, I'm gonna go to 18. And I will Tormenting Voice, discarding Bloodstained Mire.
Cool.
You can go.
Go.
You can go.
No, it's fine. If I draw a Tron piece, what does it get me? Not very far, I don't think. So this is fine enough. Go.
Fine enough, he says. Fine enough. I will play Nahiri and plus.
Yep, okay.
Discard him by rights. You can go.
What can I do? I want anything special next turn? Don't want to. Could I even try to kill that in here if I wanted to? Probably not. All right, make it 1/1. I have a feeling it's going to be useful. I don't know where he went to. Here he is. Okay.
Eldrazi Temple Reality Smasher.
I don't know what's going on here. You have... Wait, attack? No, it's going to plus. Man, I need to do stuff this turn. This is tough. Already attack that. Let's play a Thought Knot. These are all okay, I think. Except for probably the Path. No, the Anguish Awakening's probably bad.
You have 2 removal spells for Thought Knot. So you probably don't take either of those, unless you have another big threat, I guess.
I'm gonna take this Bedlam Reveler of all things.
Okay.
Go.
Interesting.
Don't care about Blood Moon too much. I don't want him discarding Bedlam Reveler and Unburial Rights in it. He don't have any creatures in his deck.
So, at this point, I don't think I should Blood Moon, because it locks out too many of my spells. Actually, I think I'm about to pitch it to this Nahiri. Maybe if Tom didn't have the wastes, I'd be more tempted to. But I think this game is just a protect the queen with this Nahiri kind of game. So, yeah, let's pitch Blood Moon.
Okay.
And play Marsh Flats. And pass the turn.
Okay. I guess if one gets past, that's okay, but so one, this, what do I know about Path? I know about Anguish Making, I know about Blood Moon. No, Blood Moon gone. I guess I just attack the Nahiri. Have stuff get got. Hopefully things work out. Attack Nahiri.
Okay.
Probably can attack with a Scion too, but do I have to attack with a Scion too?
You can. I can just eat it with the vent. But
I think maybe I have to.
that does reduce the amount of mana I have to
I
kill your
attacked
other
it for
stuff.
1.
Hmm?
No, 5 a second ago. Oh, I think it goes up to 7.
Yeah. You're right.
Okay,
you're
that
right.
changes
My
a lot of
bad.
stuff. Okay, good, great. All right, that's attack.
My bad. So, which of my removal spells do I want to use on your stuff? I'm a little wary of Karn on my Nahiri, so I think I want to hold the Anguished Unmaking, which means terminating this Thought Knot.
Good,
See what I
good.
draw. And that was a good one. And then I'll Path Reality Smasher, discarding a Marsh Flats.
Great. Here takes 0.
Yep.
Go.
I'll crack this fetch on end step. Get this. I'm at 17. Now my Ghost Quarter is essentially a strip mine.
Sure.
So I can cut Tom off a potential Tron.
Yeah, busting up. Tower's not bad.
He can still cast all his dust or Karn next turn because of the Scion, but can't stop everything. The question is, what do I need to stop? And we'll find that out right now with this Thoughtseize.
Good. Back on and working well, and Emberbringer.
So Thoughtseize is going to bring me to 15. I'm definitely taking Karn.
Karn down.
I am definitely blowing up the tower.
Explode.
And I will +3, and I don't think I should discard, so you can go. So now to stop from getting Emrakul, Tom has to use Walking Ballista.
Attack here.
Goes to 8.
Uh, 3/3 Walking Ballista or something else. It's working well too. Not too much, I don't think. Hedge is worse against Anguish of Making. Alright, got 2/2. I'll leave these untapped, whatever. Go.
Terminate.
Alright, shoot that once, shoot you once.
I'm at 14.
Yep.
Interesting, 'cause now Tom doesn't have enough.
Oh, I should shoot that twice, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Shoot that twice.
That's what I thought. Okay. So I'm still at 15. Plus this, discard this Blood Crypt. And pass the turn.
Still just has an anguish I'm making, huh? Great. What do I do? I don't know. Okay, I start drawing a card or two.
I know you have an Endbringer.
Yeah. That's Endbringer.
Yep.
Attacking Harry.
Block one of them.
Phase I'm in right now.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think what phase I'm in. Well, I'm probably just gonna go square that actually.
Oh, you have Ghost Square. Yeah.
I'll think if I can make enough mana to Seagate Wreckage. I don't think that's how the phases work. But if you're activating Shambling Venom, I'm gonna go square it.
Do I do? I probably just don't do that then. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm in a holding pattern. If I miss the Ghost Quarter, Anguish for making this an end step. I go to 12.
I
So I need to find something. um.
okay.
Do I really do that? I don't think so. I think this holding pattern is fine for me as long as I just use my removal and Tom's. He has Seagate Wreckage now, so maybe I do need to try to push towards actually activating this Emrakul. So I blow this now, then I get to activate in 2 turns. Let's see. Let's see what happens.
So I can attack 5 from the other side and draw a card now. Is that any good? Drawing a card's probably better than sign, I think.
I don't think so, because the 1 damage buys you another turn, which is at least 1 more card, but potentially 2 more because of Wreckage.
Yeah, you're probably right. Okay. You know, land kind of. Alright, Deck, here's 1. Guess I'll make this here 3/3.
Ugh.
Let's go.
I knew I got greedy. Why am I always so greedy?
Uh-huh. Draw a card with the Seagate Wreckage eventually.
You can go.
One of these here days. Me. Yeah. Card. Guess I should be attacking first. Yep, attack you first.
Goes to 5. Unless you want to pump.
I don't think so. I think
Pump once and you can kill it.
now off it. This go. I didn't have to tap that much. There, okay. I'll
Keep
take
wanting to just draw a creature so I can Unburial Rights.
But you only got Emrakul, one of them, the other one's Gristlebrand. It's in your deck right
I have
now.
an Elesh Norn.
Oh,
Yes, I think I have an Elesh Norn.
the Eldrazi one is decent.
So, what can I do here?
Am I 20? Is that real?
Exile Walking Ballista.
I do 2 to that. Do 1 to you.
Yep. I'm at 11.
Eek.
+2. You can go.
Draw a card. Oh, yeah. Can I kill it? Not quite yet.
I also have Bedlam Reveler left on the deck. That would be a very good draw.
So what can I do? I can just cast both these. I guess I'll do that. Deck that in here for 4.
Goes to 2.
Could I be killing you this whole time? If I did one distracted by these Nahiris.
Well, I mean, Nahiri is eventually going to Emrakul you. Although now Emrakul isn't worth much.
Okay. Your turn. Just got this here. Generic 5/5.
That's pretty big. Come on, deck. Why are you doing this to me?
My deck's sweet.
We haven't even found a Lingering Souls. That doesn't really do anything. Yeah, in fact, it does basically nothing. So I will.
My turn yet?
Pass the turn.
Could draw a card in my upkeep. Don't think I need to. I got Endbringer doing some of that work.
Oh, the Bedlam was over here. That's why I haven't drawn it.
True. True. All right, get this here other Mind Stone out of here. Now I think I'll draw one with my Secret. Leave up Mind Stone in case I might draw something. It looks like Ember's probably a better attacker here than not an attacker, so. Okay, what's up here? Can't quite activate both, I don't think. Whatever, attack you, or attack that rather.
Oh, you have Ghost Quarter still. I keep
Still?
forgetting that.
Still have a Ghost Ward.
So if I activate this event, I don't have enough mana to activate the other one, so that's a tilt. Yeah, and here he's dead.
Sweet. Okay, go.
Oh, I've basically lost this game. Why? Why would you do this to me?
Emrakul?
I drew the turn after I've had a hearing for 15 turns.
Grizzle Father.
No burial rights in my graveyard. So long.
I must have played perfectly to live this long.
I'm literally just dead. I guess maybe not dead.
Hope not. I want to draw some cards first.
No, this gets sacked. You bring me to 10, attack me to 2.
I'm about to draw a card.
Untap, bring me to 1. So I'm at a virtual 1. Yeah, I'm just dead.
Ooh.
I guess if you drew
Relic.
cards, I would have had more time, but... Okay, my hands are good again. I think, I don't really know at this point. Every game, I feel like I've been winning, and then I didn't. So we'll try one more time.
I have some Tron pieces and, some creatures.
Okay.
Okay. You got my Mind Stone or my Matter Reshaper.
I will take your... I kind of want to take the Mind Stone.
If you have Blood Moon, yeah, this would be a color source for me.
I do not have Blood Moon, but my hand's kind of slow. I think I can deal with the Reshaper. I'm going to try taking the Mind Stone.
It's probably smart. It's probably just the right play. All right.
So far, every decision I've made, I feel like I've made them poorly, but, sometimes that's just how it goes. Let's get a Blood Crypt. Want to get a second black source, but still allow myself the ability to fetch basic planes if I want to set up Blood Moon. So I'm at 17.
True.
I will play Faithless Living.
Sweet.
I will discard Gristlebrand and Marsh Flats. You can
Cool.
go.
Maybe I'm dead this game. Who knows? Go.
Maybe. I will flashback Faithless Living.
All right.
I will discard Lingering Souls and Terminate.
Uh-huh.
You can go.
Kind of don't want to Blood Moon. I don't think I wanted a Blood Moon. But he has Ghost Quarter anyway. We can't Ghost Quarter because I have another waste in my deck, so I'm going to play this one. Go. I want to be going to cast this game, I think. I kind of want to do it 2 turns from now. Which means I don't know what I'm doing next turn.
I'll fetch for the basic planes. Play Nahiri plus with no discard. You can go.
Spooky. Does that mean I attack? The answer is 6.
16. Hopefully there's no Walking Ballista here.
That's not attack him. Crazy if that is. Yeah, Eldrazi on this one right there. Okay. I think I'm alright, go.
start out with the Thoughtseize.
Ash attack. All of the
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that is a thing. I will take the All is Dust.
take it.
So you have Endbringer, Wormcoil, and another, yeah, that thing I know about.
But yeah, 14 or so. All right.
I could just jam this, but it's going to be pretty weak in the face of the 2 threats. This is going to 8 here, right?
It's about to, which plus it.
So I'm just gonna, I can Emrakul Tom next turn if I want to. If I just flashback Lingering Souls. I do like Emrakuling people. I think that's just better. It is gonna make this last card in my hand pretty bad. But if I Emrakul you, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're gonna have 2 things. Yeah, and I'll have some spirit tokens left over. That should be good enough. So if that's the case, I'm gonna have 1 spirit token left over, but I'll discard this Bedlam Reveler because it's not gonna do anything. And then flashback Lingering Souls.
All right.
And pass the turn.
Like Harry.
Single block.
Okay, go.
Anguish in making the Wormcoil. I go to 11.
That anguish I'm making come from. Rats.
And we might be doing it. Ding ding. Push you. Yeah. Trigger the Reshaper.
4 life. Oh, I see in my hand. 4.
Oh, here he puts it in my hand. Why did I discard Bedlam Reveler? I just assumed it was like through the breach. I'm getting ahead of myself. That was bad.
Sure
Sorry,
did.
everybody. That was not good.
Go good.
Now I'm just gonna lose because too many things to keep track of. Yeah, you drew
I
a
did. I got Thought Knot
Zero.
in my hand. Go. Yeah, no more Lingering Souls, huh?
Attack you.
I'll kill that
Oh no.
so I don't die.
I have you on a 2-turn clock.
And that.
I'll go Order the Temple.
Okay.
You can go. I'm gonna crack this while you're doing stuff.
8.5 shambling a second ago, so thought I could have a couple turns. Gonna not have a couple turns, I guess.
Well, I should have had way less turns if I just kept this Battle Reveler in my hands.
Yep.
Still probably gonna lose to this. Thought Knot Seer. You have 2 cards in hand,
Uh-huh.
and I know them, so you need to rip land.
You have one.
Or land,
One
just
land.
rip. Yeah, you already ripped 1, so you need. Oh come on! Don't do this to me again. At least this time I would deserve it. I fetched, so that should be at 10. Yeah, so 2 to 12.
Okay.
You can go.
You won.
I did it, despite my best efforts.
These Warping Wells weren't that good. They didn't feel that good.
Okay, well, I think I identified an issue with the Mardu deck in that I got ahead on the first 4 to 5 turns, and then really wasn't able to put the game away. And I never got to assemble. I don't think I cast an Imperial Rights. Maybe I cast 1. On something.
Yeah.
On a Bedlam Reveler.
One key thing is Blood Moon's doesn't shut out the Eldrazi Tron deck as much as like it does the traditional Tron deck. you should just have like Blood Moon, like cards you can just cast, you know.
Yeah, as long as you find a wastes and map can do that.
Yeah, I'm not trying to like
Mind Stone to do that as well.
Yeah, I'm not always trying to, you know, World Breaker and Ulamog. I have my cards cost like 4 and 5, so I just make 4 or 5 lands along with like Mind Stone. If you're Ghost Quartering me, I have like Waste. You didn't draw your Fulminator Mages, which have been pretty good with Umbera Brights. They could just go up to like 3 Stone Rains. That's a real plan.
Also, I don't even think Blood Moon is that good in this deck. You only have 1 Swamp and 1 Plains, and you've got a lot of things that cross colors, so it's tough to really set up Blood Moon in this deck. I would probably move more towards just the straight LD in the sideboard plan, especially the synergy with Unburial Rights. But the main issue was just not having much of a clock, and the Eldrazi Tron deck top decks so well. And you're just, so many cards are super high impact as the game goes long. Even your 2-drop in Walking Ballista becomes insane. So,
yeah, plenty of high impact 7s. That's what all it does. And then you get around the Karn, there's only 1, but...
I would probably have just more Nahiris in the deck. Having Nahiri was definitely one of the best things I could be doing.
Yeah, it is. It's one of the best cards against Eldrazi Tron, particularly. Gets a Matter Shaper and Wormcoil Engine. A lot of my cards are resilient to like Terminate and stuff, but if you just have more paths, especially paths that have to attack, and sometimes it's hard for me to attack.
Yeah. And I'm not entirely sold actually on Faithless Looting either. The card is card disadvantage in a nominal sense. I wonder if it would just be better to like, play more Nahiris and more Tormenting Voices to get your creatures in the graveyard, and then you have Liliana and Collective Brutality as well, so that you're not playing a card disadvantage spell alongside a bunch of removal. I think the plan of just being a long game deck and having the over-the-top reanimation plan is the way the deck wants to be, and looting is more fitted to a dedicated reanimator strategy.
Yeah, fast combo deck like the Goryo's Vengeance decks.
Yeah, exactly.
Which you can transition to a mid-range Mardu deck. Like, Hearing Up Emrakul is just what the mid-range Mardu deck just does.
Yeah. So you have that plan really easily, and then you can play the straight-up reanimator plan.
It's a big plan once I attack your graveyard, too.
Yeah.
Like I'm coming with relics and surgicals and stuff. Grafter's Cage never made it into play or whatever, but you can find ways to get rid of that, I think. If that comes up, because it gets Emrakul out the graveyard or out the library and stuff from the graveyard.
Yeah. The list right now only has 2 answers to it. It should probably have more. With Affinity being as popular as it is, having Artifact Hate, it seems like an easy thing to do.
Explosives in there?
Oh, there is an Explosives, but I cut it. Maybe I'm supposed to have it in against Cage decks, but it's pretty bad against the rest of your deck.
Supposed to tell you. I don't know, it just does stuff. Have some zeros, maybe, some chalices, and tokens, but so do you. So it's tough.
Maybe.
So what we got coming up? We got this SC
Syracuse.
Tour stop in Syracuse. I believe it's going to be Cedric and
Craig Krempels. It is.
Doing that.
We got them commentating.
All 15 rounds of Modern.
Followed by a top 8.
Yeah, we're transitioning into Modern. We got the Pro Tour weekend that just passed for y'all, but we're filming right before it. And we're just kind of just doing a lot of Modern for our side over here. So.
And this will be the first Modern, major Modern tournament with...
Our Devastation?
Our Devastation. I mean, you see a little bit of it in the team tournament, but team events are certainly different by nature. Seeing things play out and at an individual event will be interesting.
Yeah, I don't know how things will shake up. I think Felimity has a chance to be a deck. Romanet X-Fair is very good in Todd Stevens' Green White Company deck.
It's like perfectly designed for that deck. It's actually kind of unreal how perfect it is.
But other than now, no. I guess we'll find out together.
Yeah.
But I guess that's going to be it for this week. Just check us out more on the articles and the videos. And if you can make it by Syracuse, I'll certainly be there.
Okay.
Bye, y'all.